Welcome to episode number 29 of the Friday Fizz. Today we're going to talk about Bullsh bingo, we're going to talk about Twitter's latest up, and we're going to have a big rant about Facebook.
Home sweet home.
So, Bullsh bingo this week. Last week we had a winner, an official, actual, non-cheating winner. So Neil Grime won. Thank you very much to Neil Grime for his entry. He won it within about 30 seconds of it going live almost. So it's going to be more difficult this week. But Neil has very, very kindly donated that champagne to our Pendleside hamper. So our Pendleside hamper just became much more attractive. If you want to donate £1, you can send us £1 and get a number off our sheet. That's going to be really difficult to explain. There's 120 numbers. You pick a number, you put your name and phone number on it, and at the end, when they're all full, we draw it out, and the winner gets the hamper and a bottle of champagne.
Simples.
Are we announcing this week's prize?
Oh yeah, this week's prize is, I'm not buying a bottle of champagne every week. I'm just not doing it. So this week's prize is Fox's custard creams. They're currently 80p in Tesco's, and we'll do a rollover. If nobody gets it, we keep this packet of biscuits, and we'll buy another one.
So generous.
Until somebody wins. Insane. Yeah, so Twitter, interesting. So Jack, for those of you who don't know, @Jack.
He's the founder of Twitter, one of the co-founders.
And what happened?
Tuesday night, his account, like if you went to his account, it just said this user has been suspended.
Yeah.
You couldn't see anything on his profile. Then when it came back, he's got, I can't remember, like a couple of million followers, something like 3.7 million or something. They'd all disappeared. They've been restored now, but he's still not following anyone. So it's a massive cock-up. And he tweeted that it was just an internal error. Just an internal error.
An internal error, yeah.
No big deal!
Why only on his account though?
I don't know. Maybe they use it for testing or something. Just use the founder's account.
Yeah. No, that's absolutely nuts.
It's a bit strange.
It's just Twitter. It's all negative, isn't it? Nobody emailed me.
Well,
I'll buy it. I'll buy Twitter. Seriously.
Ryan from Burnley FC in the community said that that's because we haven't created a hashtag for it, so they're not going to take it seriously.
For Twitter.
Kushti.
Black Friday. Black Friday.
Big day.
If there's anybody actually still watching this because they're all in the shops, then great. Or the flip side of that, they're all watching it on new devices. How do we look in high definition? Anyway, yeah, so Black Friday is insane.
So there is a good side to Black Friday as well. Obviously, you've got all the fighting for stupid deals and stuff.
Yeah.
But then there's a lot of companies this year that seem to be going down the charity route. So it's a few years in, everyone's obviously tried to compete for the lowest price and stuff, and it's a joke. So yeah, there's a lot going down the charity route.
Oh, you said it was a joke, sorry.
That's so funny. The last time I heard that, I laughed so hard I fell off my dinosaur.
So there's a lot going down the charity route. There's one called Pieminster, so they've got places, about 10 places all over the country.
What, do they sell pies?
They do, yeah. Yeah, good guess.
Oh, no, you didn't!
And then last year in Bristol, they tested it, and basically they were going to clear out all their old stock, and all you had to do was make a donation to shelter. And they sold out within an hour and made $2,000 for shelter,
wow,
so it's pretty good. So now they're doing it at all the locations across the country, so closest one was probably Northern Quarter in Manchester. And that's what they're going to do. So donations to shelter, and they're going to just shift as many pies as they can in as short a time as possible.
That's fairly fair play to them, because obviously they lose a day's trading as well.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah, but they've got all the PR. They've been in every paper for it. Same with Fat Face. They're going to give $100,000 of this week's revenue to local charities, I think they said. Hospices and stuff, so it's pretty good. So a lot are going down that route now. It's not just fighting for offers.
Facebook. Now, there's two bits of news for Facebook. We can't go a week without talking about Facebook. We've only done that once or twice in the history of Friday Fizz. So the first one is fake news. Facebook has an algorithm that pushes the most popular articles and stories and videos and everything like that, not necessarily the most factually correct.
And there's been a lot of hype, particularly around the US election, that a lot of fake news influenced the result of the election, and Zuckerberg's arguing against that. But now they're going to be able to start basically censoring your newsfeed, I suppose.
Well, do I remember rightly that a little while back Facebook were accused of actually having human beings influence what news was pushed as well? So they actually made a physical decision to say let's put that near the top.
Yeah.
But obviously we don't. That was denied and never confirmed. I suspect there was some element of truth in it.
Yeah, you'd imagine so.
Yeah. So that's the fake news anyway. So it's good that they're addressing it because, I mean, some of the fake news is just clearly just for humour, and that's great. I love some of the news stories. You know, some of the obviously fake news stories, like people moving to Mars because Donald Trump's got into the election and writing it like an article. That's good fun.
Yeah, like Daily Mash and stuff.
Yeah. And then the other Facebook news is they're going into China, or they want to go into China.
Yeah.
And what are they doing about that?
I suppose they tie together quite well, don't they? So China won't allow Facebook because they can't control it, I suppose, and because of everything that would come with it. So Facebook are basically making some changes that would allow for censorship and things like that, basically having more control over it. So then China might allow it.
Shame on you, Facebook and Mark Zuckerberg. I have a massive issue with this. Absolutely pisses me off no end. What happened to freedom of speech, okay? If something is out there, you should be allowed to read it and make your own fucking decision on it. Not have some dickhead in a suit who's got all the power to tell you can't read it because you're not ready for that, or we don't want you to do that because it might cause a fucking problem. Fuck off. That pisses me off. I want to make my own decision, and thankfully in the UK, to an extent, we get to do that. Facebook, what the fuck?
Well, I suppose
completely going against the morals to get more revenue. That's what annoys me. Why would they need to go into China? Why don't they just say, do you know what? We're not willing to censor our content because that's bullshit. But they want to go in there because there's 1 billion people that they can get more money from.
Yeah.
What the bloody hell was that all about?
The whole point of f***ing Facebook and their f***ing values is that it's freedom. You know, it's about connecting the world. It's not about... If you censor it, you're not connecting the world. You're just broadcasting to them. It's not f***ing connection. Oh, f***ing Zuckerberg.
There is some positive, like another bit on Facebook as well.
Okay, cool.
So Facebook Live, obviously very popular, growing in popularity, but you're going to be able to start boosting them and promoting them with paid ads.
Yeah. That is a good shout.
So you've started being able to schedule them, so you might have seen it like Gary V.
Gary V, nurture.
Yeah.
Has said like he's going live at 8 o'clock or something, and you could set yourself a reminder through Facebook, which is pretty cool already. But then you're going to be able to start boosting them and paying for ads. So obviously Facebook gets more money in their pockets. But
yeah, but I'm okay with that, you know, because that's allowing people to manage their own content and push it. You know, I'm fair play to that one.
It's pretty good.
And I don't mind Facebook making money on positive shit.
Yeah.
Going into China and censoring the content though, what a dick.
I didn't know you were upset about that.
Stevie G has retired from football.
Liverpool have their hands on the European Cup again.
Yeah. I mean, what a legend. England and Liverpool legend. You have a problem with this, don't you? Twitching, holding his Man United, rubbing the logo.
No, he's a good player. Or he was a good player.
Wow. Yeah, well,
he was. Yeah, he's a good player, and he was a good leader, and he did all right. He didn't really win much, but he did okay.
Didn't win much.
He didn't.
You bitch.
And he's left it on the same day as Jensen Button as well.
He's a good driver, a great driver even.
Yeah.
But he's not an aggressive, hard, full-on, out-and-out racer.
No, he's very... No.
Hamilton, Alonso, they can overtake anybody in the most weird, stupid, craziest positions. They can pull off...
Yeah.
You'd never see Button taking a risk. Thanks for watching episode number 29 of the Friday Fizz. Don't forget to make your entry to Bullsh Bingo and like, share, comment and all the other stuff.
You wouldn't expect nothing less from a Scouse manager.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Whoa! I hope that's not on the telly.